here today in Austria. It's going to be an interesting race, loads of overtaking. So here is some track information. The circuit length is 4.326 kilometers, 2.688 miles, making it one of the shortest tracks, if not the shortest, on the calendar. It'll be full qualifying here today, 36 laps. First Grand Prix held here was in 1964. There's 10 corners, 3 DRS zones. It's an interesting one for overtaking. There's many overtaking spots. The best overtaking places will probably be turn 1, turn 3, turn 4, maybe even the last couple of corners, but anywhere on these DRS zones provide a good overtaking space. So welcome in Ollie. He will be co-commentating with me today.
Hello.
Hello indeed. So Ollie will be co-commentating with me today, and here is the grid. We haven't done this in a while. In the Mercedes, we have Joshinator and Velocity. In the Red Bull, Leclerc and J-Tac. McLaren, Hack and Gabriel. Aston Martin is Witties and Sebastian Vettel. Alpine is Just Secrets and Cubs fan. Ferrari is XX Gamer and B Oliveira. AlphaTauri, Jamboy and the Driver R28. Alfa Romeo, IRT Ranks, and the man, the myth, the legend, Norwich fan. In the Haas, it's Nikita Mazepin and Omar Madden in the Williams. It is the two drivers of F1 Lucas and VTR Tozov. So, Ollie, what are your predictions for today's race?
Well, I think Nikita Mazepin might do a good job.
Yeah, Nikita Mazepin I think he'll win. Oh, it's you, what Baboon J? Yeah, here he is. You, what Baboon J?
Is there somebody called Dele Alli there? Because I reckon that he'll miss a massive chance to take pole in this.
Dele Alli? He'll miss a massive chance.
Dele Alli isn't racing, sorry. Yeah, I thought Dele Alli was racing, because if Dele Alli was racing, he would have missed a massive chance.
Oh, really? Wow. And it's actually a full grid today. So,
nice.
It's you, what Baboon J. Has just gone into the Aston Martin, and SBS Bobby has just gone into the Haas.
SBS Bobby's racing? SBS Bobby's racing?
SBS Bobby is racing. He actually does have a full-time seat, by the way.
Oh. F1 Lucas says he will retire if SBS Bobby beats him.
Yes, he does. Was Kane lucky not to be sent off?
Yes, very lucky.
Very lucky.
Dele Alli was lucky not to be stabbed by me. You'll see a chance after the game, I'm sure, somewhere, how he's missed that. Wow, I'm so excited for this race. I was just sighed of relief that I'm lucky to watch this exciting race.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting race.
No, but genuinely, it actually probably will be. Austria's just normally a good track anyway.
Austria is usually a good track. There's going to be many incidents, many safety cars, and I think it's go time. I think it is go time.
Go.
We've got 20 seconds till the qualifying starts, and I think it's a wet quali. So
we'll find out soon, but it seems to be indicating that it's going to be wet for at least a period. Maybe just Q1.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Could see some shock entries into Q1, especially with it being a full grid. Anyway then, let's go into qualifying 1 here for Austria. Will we see?
Is it going to be wet?
Is it going to be wet? But will we see F1 Lucas get out qualified by SBS Bobby? And if he does, he will be retiring, and the Williams team boss
he said lose to.
Oh, if he loses to, right?
So
okay.
Takes the whole race weekend.
Okay. And I'm going to eat my advent calendar, considering I haven't, as my phone drops.
Jesus I haven't had it in like a week.
Sunday the 19th. Should I check if I've had it? Hold on a minute. Phone keeps bloody dropping. Stay there. My card from my cousin got knocked down. 19th. Sick. We're eating our advent calendar. What is taking so long?
Well, I can tell you, it's just secret. Joshinator, Gabriel, and Norwich fan.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Got a bell today.
Lovely.
6 viewers. Bonjour, je m'appelle Leo.
There we go.
Hello, George Run. Oh!
It's wet.
It's wet indeed. Only into though. Who's going to be first out? VTR Autosive, I think is right. No, it's not.
No, yes.
Yeah. It's VTR Autosive. Good jam, boy. Be looking for the move. Down the inside. Oh, he's almost actually gone into the wall there, is Jam Boy. Now everyone's going to be flooding out the pits. Ow, my ear. So, Ollie is obviously the quali commentator, so I'm going to hand over to Ollie for most of the qualifying. So, obviously I will be talking, but it is Ollie's job to do qualifying, and I'm mostly for the race, so go for it.
Very true, very true. So, there's a lot of traffic coming through turn 3 currently. 3 cars, all very close. An Alfa Romeo. Actually, all the Ferrari engine cars, all coming through there. Well, not all of them. 3 of the 6. Is the Alpine, is that Cubs fan coming out of the pit lane, or is it just Secret coming out of the pit lane? It is just Secret coming out of the pits. Who's going to start their lap first? It's a battle for who's going to start their lap first. Jambo wants to start his first, but he's going to back out. It's going to be VTR Autosive, who of course went fastest, and I've just seen something and it's distracted me. Anyway.
Oh, there's a yellow flag.
In sector 2 to 3. Autosive went first.
Oh no, there is actually a spinner here. And his X-Picture Gamer went round at the final corner.
There's 2 as well. There's 3 almost, because Autosive has to back out of his lap. And so does
Jambo, wow.
Actually. So, that's that. X-Picture Gamer, is he going to go into the pit lane? No, he's just going to carry on. Just beginning his lap time. Oliveira has tagged the wall inside the pit lane.
Oh no! Bernardo. Unfortunately tagging the wall there.
SPS Bobby went in the Haas. Coming through to start his up in a minute. Jamboy, I think, backed out from his lap as well. Leclerc likes to come out late, as much as all the other Red Bulls. And Mercedes do as well.
Oh!
Norwich fan coming out of the pit lane.
Come on. So I don't know if you've actually seen the information, unfortunately, but Liverpool have just equalised.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
Woohoo. Anyway, let's go back to the F1.
Happened like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, my one football just like... it's very slow. Anywho, handing over back to Wally.
It's a header as well from Jota. Anyway, Toto does come across the line with that lap. It's the fastest he can go, but it is the fastest of Q1 so far. So you can go a lot faster than that, but not now because he's invalidated the lap time, and there's the real lap times coming in. Over Rex with a 1:13. Driver R28 invalidated his lap time. Got this and next lap invalid because yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, Gamer with a 1:12.7 coming across the line now. F1 Lucas. Nothing special in the second sector. I don't think it was purple, but he's going to come on the final 2 corners. Can he put it into P2 maybe? Because that is, of course, an Alfa Romeo, and they should be close to battling the Alfa Romeos.
Not great.
This is a 1:14.8, which is a bit further off the pace than everybody ahead of him. It's done laps. Driver R28, of course, still has that next lap. Roxy on an out lap. Gable in the pit lane. JTAC coming out to his lap, same with Leclerc. The Red Bulls coming out at similar times. So Leclerc starting his lap now, though. So, okay, coming through the first corner, minor lockup, but in the wet that's going to happen. So you've got to have that. Oh, getting a bit touchy on the exit there, the rear end, really stepping out for the Red Bull driver. He's got a driver ahead of him who might be able to impede him here, but I'm not too sure. It might be Hack. It is Hack, but Norwich fan has spun himself round, and that is his carbon fibre of his front wing off next to the barrier.
Right in the middle of the road as well.
Front wing. And that's unfortunate for him, I guess, but that has caused the Williams to spin in front of him as well, and a Haas to go directly off the track. So he's caused a lot of carnage
Oh.
here. And that's SBS Bobby, who's off the track taking the runoff area, coming back into the circuit, almost running with his team. Master Mad does go round. I don't think he's tagged the wall at all.
That's a lot of alls happening.
But the is going to come in
a
now.
minute.
He's sort of finished his way like a needle through those two cars. Doesn't want to spin like them. But he is going to come through. Josh Nater with a 1:12.7. That is the fastest time so far, and even the Ferrari sets a similar time. But he's going to come across the line. He will not be beaten. That's a 1:13.0. By the way, I must have sat on the track. He's going to get disqualified at this rate.
Yeah, he needs to move.
He's moving now.
Yeah.
You've got the message.
So, J-Tac then is going to come on across the line, goes P3 with a 1 minute 12.797.
All split pretty evenly then. I've lost it. Switching from Aston Martin to... actually, again, we're going faster again with a 1:12.6, but I've obviously going from Merc to Aston Martin. He's back in his Merc, and Hack is on his inside now. He doesn't want to collide with him, because that will be qualifying probably over for the both of them. We've seen how easy front wings can come off from Norwich fan, doing a lovely little demonstration for us as Witties is in the Aston Martin with his teammate Boom J there as well. Hack actually was on a lap, but he invalidated, so that's why he let past Ibrox with that much ease. Ibrox not going purple in the second sector, and he's going to go off the track, and for that reason, he's not going to invalidate apparently. He's going to keep on going through the lap. Leclerc goes fastest with a 1:12.0, which is 7/10 faster than the chasing pack. And obviously he's going to come across the line. He's not going to be anywhere near that. He's going to be a 13.5. He's slower than the Alfa Romeo driver of Rex there as well. Jay is coming out on an outlap now. Nessun is on a particularly amazing lap. He's almost getting a little bit crazy there. Jay beginning his lap. Jamboy then coming up into turn 3. Tars just going off the track to get out of the way. So is SBS Bobby and a few other cars as well. Leclerc all taking the
that's carnage.
It's kind of weird. Norwich fan back on another outlap. But York Baboon J with a 17.5 in the first sector in the Aston Martin. And he's backed off. I'm not sure what's happened there, but
I don't think he backed off. I think he just couldn't really put down the power.
Well, we'll find out in a minute then, because Leclerc is right on his inside there, almost right where the turning is, so
yeah,
that would be unlucky.
Look at the carnage at turn 3 again.
Look at that, mate. That is
the
a
tightness.
lot of carnage.
Yeah. The tightness of this circuit is seeming to prove really tricky for traffic here, actually.
But Jay, as you can see, there's actually a Haas or a Mercedes there, still at turn 3 waiting. But Jay, looking like a pretty decent lap in the Aston Martin, not looking for something too special, but he is going to come across the line, and he is going to go P10 only, doing 1:13.4. But
I think we've got a spinning Haas. No, he was just going a bit slowly, but it looked like we had a spinning Haas, but he was just going slowly, so at least he didn't spin.
F1 Lucas up on his lap time by 1/10 of a second. And is he going to be up on his lap time in the second sector? He was very close, but he was too close to the white line, meaning he invalidates that lap as well. I've actually been pushed down to P12 there, by the way.
Oh, that's not looking good for the Mercedes driver.
He might lose his seat. Who knows? Norwich fan, this is where he spun last time. Jay is out of the session. Done it where Norwich fan did it. So his first qualifying session in RVRL, he's out and he's qualifying in P15. Less people can beat him, so this really changes it a little bit. It's a purple second sector for Norwich fan 7 in the Alfa Romeo. Oh wow. I know it's in the wet and it equals the cars, but Just Secret is gonna give him a small bit of dirty air here. You can see the spray coming off his car. It's not purple for the second sector, but it is only just behind a Mercedes car, P3, P12.
So we've got a couple. Sorry.
It could be 3.
So So we've got a couple of people limbering to come out on the soft tyre here. It is getting drier, but I don't know whether it's dry enough at the moment. The people in the drop zone right now, for the time being, is SPS, Bobby, Jamboy, Gabriel, Omaster Matt, and Vitara Tales of this. So they will all be looking to improve. And like Britain qualifying 2, if you remember that, actually we've got a spinner of Norwich fan. Seems like all the GWF racers are not having a great day out.
He's got to pull over. He's got to pull over.
He's got to get out of the way. He's got to get out of the way. He's not. He's in the way of Rex, who is on a lap. Oh, he's invalidated. So there you go. Oh, yeah, Norwich. Being very close with Rex.
Flying past him as well. Tarzan is on an outlap, but he is going purple in the 8th sector of the lap.
It looks like he's going actually quite fast. It is drying up very fast. Could it be soft time?
The Inters are clearing quite a big gap here. That's probably going to go for another consecutive lap.
Norwich is out! Norwich has crashed! Norwich has crashed! The 2 GWF! Oh no! Norwich fan has crashed!
Can we catch it on Vloxy's onboard?
We might be able to. What's happening here?
There's a spinner again at turn 3. I'm not sure, they're all going very slow behind each other, back and forth. But
oh, we can't see it.
The car's cleared, but we can still see where that green flag patch is. Oh, in there. Okay. Oh then.
It's dry, I think, as turns of almost goes round.
I think that's just a struggling of grip on the intermediate tyres.
Maybe. It does look dry enough.
He's up on his time by 1.9 seconds. I think he was getting held up as there's a car coming out, a McLaren to be exact.
Tordip is really struggling here. I think he's going to back off. I think it's time for Slick.
Hack is not coming out, but Gabriel is coming out. No, he's not. Hack is coming out. Sorry.
No, it's Gabriel. Gabriel might box here.
Gabriel was already out. Hack came out with a McLaren. And I think he teleported back. I think he might have left the session by accident. Because it does a McLaren coming out.
Well, it's definitely struggling conditions. It's got a box. It's probably this in... Yeah, it's definitely struggling conditions. I mean, look at the Williams. He's really struggling that.
Yeah. Anybody looking at the soft compound tyre, we'll have a look. We've got XXJ Gamer and Cubs fan, the only 2 people that are selected the soft compound tyre. They will be looking at it. But are they going to use it? That's the real question. Luckily for Velocity, if it changes to dry period, he could be seeing himself in a much loftier
That's
position.
another person who has selected the softs.
That's Rex, and that's just secret.
The 2 Alpines are probably communicating then, because Gabriel looks to be really struggling actually. He's got severe understeer, yeah. He does look to be struggling here. I think it's time, maybe, for the slick tyre.
Jamboy switching back and forth. He's checking the delta times. Are we going to see anybody come out on the soft compound tyre to end this qualifying session? F1 Lucas is coming out again, but on the intermediate tyre.
They should take a gamble, in my opinion. I think they should take a gamble. I mean, they've probably got enough time, but they need gambles because Gabriel has not actually improved. Not gone fastest, but I mean, I'm expecting that. He's on the medium. He's on the inter. He's not gone fastest. I mean, I said I wouldn't be expecting that because he's in the McLaren, but
got 5 people selecting the soft compound tyre. We have got
any one of them on an outlap though.
To the pit lane now. As you can see the pit crew getting ready.
Yeah.
Just secret. Actually, we've got a new one in RVRL. He's selecting soft compound tyre.
Right.
Sector 1, we've got the low flags. I don't know why he's going so slow.
Got
6 people.
Phone Master mad. Round at turn 1 there. Not great for him.
Jamboy selecting the soft tyres again, going back and forth.
Someone's got to come out.
As well. Everybody's looking for it, but nobody's going to
take
the
F1
risk
Lucas is staying out here. There's a spinner. That Whitty's at turn 1. It is Whitty's at turn 1. And he can't come back onto the track because he'd be impeding that Mercedes that's about to come around turn 1. who's actually gone to the inside line, but luckily was on an out lap. Don't impede Lucas. He can't go anywhere, unfortunately.
Cubs fan is out on the soft compound tyre.
Cubs fan is out on the soft compound tyre. That is big. Cubs fan?
Mhm.
Oh really?
Extremely big. Wait, what? No, he's not.
No, he's not, mate. It's Torsif.
This is glitching as hell.
No. It's Torsif on the Inter. You just got the colours wrong.
Look, so I was looking at Cubs fan and it dragged me with him, and then he went back.
What? Anyway.
There now definitely is a McLaren moving, and it's on the intermediate tyre.
Yeah. No one's willing to gamble, but it's not.
AlphaTauri coming out. Both the AlphaTauri slipped in the soft, so this is a guaranteed gamble. Coming out on the soft compound tyre.
Witties has just made contact with VTRO Torsif, causing Witties damage there. Could that be a penalty for VTRO Torsif? It looked like a deliberate brake check.
Gabriel, though, still improving on his lap time. Not going to go fastest, but it's going to be faster with a P4 with 12.
Looks slick. It's slick to me. It looks like it, but
how does it look like it, mate? It's all wet. It will dry out immediately, because that's how the game works. But
yeah. So
like
there's two people now. It's SBS Bobby as well, and also now just Secret.
Well, they've all got to take the gamble because they're in the bottom 5, so they have to take the gamble even if it's not worth it anyway. But heck, on an out lap, he can't get out in time if he makes a pit stop, so he is going to be struggling on those intermediate tyres. Is he going to make it through?
He's pulled in.
I very much doubt it.
He's
in
I don't know.
Rivera and Exeter Gamer still do not think it's a soft compound tyre stuff yet because they didn't have enough time to come out. So it looks like the people that are on the softs could benefit if they get the lap time correct and they keep the tyres in the right temperature window, because there's a lot of people still staying in because now at this point they cannot. So
slick for me.
5 all coming out on the slicks or the winters, meaning F1 Lucas and VTR Torsif are probably out of the session.
Torsif is up by 2.5 tenths though, so the Williams.
Not put him up though into the top 5.
You're 15.
We'll put him up into the top 15.
You are right, but can he improve even more? No, stays P18.
Into Q2, like so with a shock entry, braking for turn 1.
No.
Looking really struggling for grip, and he's really struggling. But
he actually got him.
As Torsif actually gets past him, is Torsif on a lap? Because if Torsif is on a lap,
Torsif's invalidated.
He has to move out the way. He's not moving out the way, but that's what he's a second up on his lap time anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't look like slick though to me.
They had to take the rest though.
They did.
It was Torsif was on the grass. On the crash, but like SBS Bobby has just plummeted into the wall there. Definitely not soft compound tyre if he's spinning on a straight. Jambo and also spinning on the soft compound.
Oh wow.
It's definitely not time for the soft or any type of slick tyre yet. That's qualifying 1 over then.
Well, unless F1 Lucas can get out.
Lucas and
he's a tenth up.
Who must have mad. F1 Lucas though 1.2 tenths up. Actually, he could pull something off here. If he pulls something out in the last sector, he can beat Norwich fan, who of course is already out. But that's not the greatest lap time from him. But he's going to cut the last corner, and he's almost invalidated. And he's going to go off the track, and he's not invalidated. Luckily, he's going to come across that line. Is he through? No, he's not.
That last corner harmed him.
And all he needed was 400ths, even that 300ths of a second, and he would have been through by 1 millisecond. That is such a close margin. But it's a close battle.
Unlucky as Secret spot on the straight.
Was not an easy spot on the straight now. 4 thousandths of a second off of qualifying 2. For the Alpine team, they have an exit in Q1. Which we haven't seen in a long time, I don't think.
Secret was actually contending for last year's championship, by the way. For last season's championship.
Was he?
Then he went from Mercedes to Alpine.
Okay.
Which is an interesting call. But Quillen took his spot, but then Quillen's broken his wrist, so... Ow! Oh, fuck. Anyway, we will be getting on to, this qualifying 2, sorry. And it will be slick, I think, so... Well, the end will be slick, so let's go.
By the way, I'll be your Ted Kravitz.
What do you
tell
mean?
you all the details and stuff. Like the inner details and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, okay, thank you.
Like,
Only it's slick conditions.
Like
Alright, I think it's slick conditions, if you could just confirm that with me, Ollie.
Currently, everybody has selected the soft compound tyre. Hack is looking for the mediums though. He selected them, but everybody else looking for the softs. If you start on the mediums and go medium soft strategy, that seems to be a better strategy, and that's what XXJ Gamer thinks as well. So he selects the medium tyres. But I don't see any other people. B. Oliveira, both Ferraris going to try and get into Q3 on those medium compounds. But apart from that, I don't really see a change with the Mercedes or the Red Bull team, but Ferrari having both cars on the ultimate strategy might be a nice little play, as one is actually out for a lap currently now.
Yeah. So the first person to cross the line would be the AlphaTauri of Jamboy, and he's got the Alfa Romeo of IRT Rex following very closely behind him. But it's probably still not going to be optimal conditions, as it does look like there's still a little bit of rain. So if you could just confirm that with me, please, because it does look like there's still a little bit of rain. But let's run on board with Jamboy then. Maybe not, as he's done this next up in validation. So let's run on board with IRC Rex then. So he will be starting a lap now. So as he starts his lap, he comes across the line then. To start the lap, he goes into turn 1. So he takes a wide line, comes in, clips the curb, tries not to run out wide. It's very nice and neat through turn 1 there. Coming on to the main straight, now heading into turn 2. The mini kick, it doesn't really matter. Turn 2 and then into turn 3. This is a very difficult corner to nail. It's very difficult for traction as well. Now comes down this DRS straight. Enable DRS as soon as possible. Is probably going to go obviously full throttle down here, then braking as late as you can into turn 4, chucking it in the corner, getting that apex. Loving it at the moment. This is looking like a superb lap from the Alfa Romeo driver. Comes into turn 6 now, heading into 7. It's nice, it's neat, but he's had a moment there. That's going to cost him a little bit of time. He's actually backed out of his lap. Who's the next person? Let's stick it and go on board with Hack here on the medium tyre. So what do you think? Hack V has unfortunately gone round there and has lost his entire front wing.
By the way, I just want to say quickly, the rain seems to be happening on the right side of the track, because on the main straight, people aren't affected as much by it, and on the run down to turn 4, there's also not much rain appearing on the cameras. But as soon as they exit turn 4, going to 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, and onto the main straight, the rain is falling. So,
alright.
I'm not sure how much that affects grip, but that is the current situation right now.
Yeah, so if you
out on the mediums, Gabriel in the pit lane thinking about the mediums, they put the medium compound tyres on the car, ready to go out on the gas. So yeah.
Yeah. So if you are a YouTube person who comes to watch this from RVRL, make sure to click the subscribe button and put notifications on to be notified when I post. It's usually weekly, maybe even daily sometimes, if I can actually be bothered. Ollie, we will be continuing our time trials tomorrow, I think, just so we can finish that off. Is that okay with you?
Yep.
Yeah, so if you want to go and watch part 1 of that with Ollie, you can scroll down 3 videos, I think it is. It's an hour and 42 minutes long, and if you want to go and watch that, that would be much appreciated, and make sure to like up. So as for qualifying 2, if that's going, it's XXA Gamer is actually about to finish his lap. He comes around turn 9, has a little rear moment, but is going to set a 1:06.4. That's actually a really neat lap from XXA Gamer there on the medium tyre. So Ollie, can you just come in really quickly, briefly, just analyse to me, what do you think, when do you think the rain is going to stop? Is it getting lighter or is it getting heavier?
It's getting lighter. It was like a session, there's a lot more raindrops appearing, but now going into 9 and 10, there's 1 or 2, and it disappears for a second, so the rain is definitely stopping.
Yeah.
So grip will be getting better in that second sector and third sector. A lot more.
So just as we watch Jamboy come around the final corner and actually set the first lap by 1 millisecond, I think. So grip levels are really starting to rise. Actually, AlphaTauri sticks it first for the time being. That will obviously be improved on.
Just a second quickly, the Aston Martin driver of Whitty's is actually thinking about the medium compound. He's put them on the car, he's waiting, and he's going to pick the right moment, and it's still raining in the pit lane, by the way. A few drops coming up on the camera lens, still of course raining in the pit lane, but it's got a lot lighter since the start of the session. Who's that coming out? Is that Mercedes? It is the Mercedes. No Mercedes looking for the soft compound, no, for the medium compound tyre. Josh Nathan, I think that is coming out on softs. So no Mercedes medium party today.
Ollie, if you could just update me, if you could just run down to the Mercedes garage and have a look at the picture of the rain there, because I've had a little message from a certain Toto Wolf, and he's saying it's a little bit heavier down at the Mercedes garage, and that's why their drivers are sort of hesitant whether what tyre to go out on and whether they go out on mediums, if they try and go on the softs, just to try and get through, because they do not know, as the rain is sort of a little bit here and there. Can you just update me with that, please? Can you just run in? Thank you.
It is raining heavier towards the Mercedes pit lane and you get down the straight, but the cloud is moving over. There's more rain now in sector 1, so what sector do you want to have in more grip in? Probably the second and third, so I'm sure they won't mind about the cloud moving over and making sure they get the best grip possible, and then there's medium laps really coming in massive with a 1.4 second gap.
Yeah, just on the way down to turn 4 there. It looked like the rain actually just got really heavy. Looks like it's starting to rain more now.
It is starting to rain more now. I've just been told the forecast is saying that there's not supposed to be any more rain, but as you can see by the clouds over, they're moving
starting
along
to get heavier
from the mountains. But as you can see here, you'll see on the screen in a minute, the rain is getting heavier towards sector 3 now. So this is where you need a lot of grip. And you're now going past the Mercedes garage now, and well, it was more heavier last lap, and the cloud is just moving over quite swiftly. Now you can see there's visible rain dropping now. So
they said it wasn't going to get any heavier, but apparently it is going to get heavier because there's a lot more drips coming down.
Yeah, as I've got a message from Franz Tost also. So just bringing Franz Tost in, he's just said to me, as I've just quickly said, he said it's a bit wet here at AlphaTauri. So it looks like the AlphaTauri drivers, could they head out on the insert, or is Jambo going to be safe on those soft tyres? Obviously, maybe it's not getting heavier, as it's actually getting brighter.
It's sunny. So yeah, I was right.
But it did look wetter. It did look wetter. But yeah, it is getting lighter. So we need, who hasn't set a lap quite yet? Gabriel, Whitty's, Hack and Leclerc haven't set a lap yet, so I'm not quite sure.
Right now, it's going to be non-purple. It's going to be P3 on the softs.
Yeah, P3. Ow! As Gabriel sets quite a stonking lap there, actually.
That's the grip that I'm talking about. The grip is improving.
Yeah, the grip is
massively.
improving as Josh Nacer actually is 3 tenths up. So he's going to be going ahead of Gabriel on the soft tyre. So I think the Mercedes team boss has just sent them out there on the soft to try and get a good lap. So he rounds the final corner then, and he's going to set a lap. This is going to be quite fast. A lap time of a 1:04.5. So nice lap from Josh Nacer. Pull out my mic there as I am trying to change the camera view.
Our Vlogs, by the way, is actually going to be coming out on the mediums and try and improve.
interesting.
The improvement of the grip might allow him to improve a little. I tried to.
Bless you, Ollie. So it's obviously looking brighter, but can you tell me, who do you think is going to have the best place here? Because it's looking a little bit tight between the Red Bulls, the McLarens, and the Mercedes here. Velocity is the slowest out of all. The Ferraris could even be getting involved. They've looked pretty on pace. It's going to be a tight qualifying through, I think.
Yeah, and the McLarens think they have that much pace that they're going to try and qualify both cars on the mediums because he's still stuck with the medium tyres. They haven't changed those softs off yet. But it's going to be hard for Ivan because his best lap is on the softs.
Yeah, but
Electricity Gamer's best lap is on the mediums. Same with the driver's R28.
Is it?
So they're all going to have to switch. Yeah, his best lap is on the medium compound tyre. Same with actually Jamboy. He was on the mediums for his first lap. So both AlphaTauri's trying it as well.
Yeah.
One it's worked out for a little bit. The other one probably not. Probably both of them probably not because the grip improvement is going to be absolutely crucial.
Okay.
With improvements in grip and.
I think it is still a little bit wet. Down the turn 3 straight as Velocity actually does. Just at a purple sector 1 there, so it is a little bit wet still, but the grip has massively improved here. So the Mercedes should be looking to get up into P1. So I might get in a couple of people who got knocked out of qualifying 1 to explain what happened maybe, or should we save that, should we just save interviews to after the race?
I don't mind.
I don't mind. Well, I will contact someone who got knocked out of qualifying 2 then. Hold on a minute. As Velocity goes P2 on the mediums. Hold on a minute.
So, that's the grip.
I think we might be getting a GWF Josh in here, / a Norwich fan, I think, for the interview of what happened in qualifying 1. Or maybe even Jay. I'm not sure what will happen. So Hack then, how close is he starting his lap? If you could just run us through some information on what the McLaren think is going to happen.
Well, Hack is coming through, about to come through 9 now. Gabriel is also about to come through 9 now, he's just gone through 8. And yeah, both about to start their laps. Hack has just gone past the final corner.
Yeah, so if you could add Norwich fan to the party, please. We are going to do him an interview whilst qualifying 2 will end, and then we'll get one person who gets knocked out of qualifying 2 in if they want to. So if you could just add Josh to the party, that would be absolutely lovely. So Biel then, having validated, unfortunately, was a purple sets 2. Hold on a brief second, guys. Cool. IRT Rex then is on an outlap. He is going to get through on the mediums. As well, actually got a yellow flag in sector 2. Stramboy warming up for the lap. So whilst qualifying 2 is over, then Josh, what happened there? What happened with your crash? It looked like you spun, you got front wing damage, and then unfortunately just had a spin. So what actually happened?
I think I was in a flight lap. I literally just lost concentration, went on the
Ah,
curb,
right.
and then obviously it's in the wet, so
Yeah.
I think I already had wing damage, so I literally just couldn't stop the car and went flying into the barriers.
Ah,
The thing was,
yeah.
I was going to be through anyways.
Yes, with the
Yeah.
changeable conditions, if you had got through to Q2, do you think you would have had a shot at getting through to Q3 with the changeable conditions that have happened so far?
I think I definitely could have got to Q3 with a
Yeah.
decent luck.
Yeah.
Just a gap.
So, Ollie, do you have any questions for Josh at the moment?
Do you have any news on Jay? How he crashed out? Or what's the situation?
Jay told me to say hi, and second off, his crash was like, it was really, really petty. It was like literally hit the wall, and it was barely anything. He shouldn't have gone out.
Ah,
Me,
right.
I just lost concentration. But
Okay, yeah, so my final question for you, Josh, is, are you wishing your teammate well? Were you ever in a party with your teammate, or,
yeah, I started off in the party though.
right.
But I think my teammate can do it to Q3 and, well, if he does this, I think.
Yeah.
I'll be RVRL. Okay, yeah, I
Well,
think it's free.
I hate to break it to you, but Bill Road is the first one on the mediums. Oh, voice crack. First one on the mediums. He is only minimally up, but
Oh, okay, yeah, he's free.
your teammate is actually through now. Guaranteed.
Yeah, your teammate is through, so,
Maybe you could have had a chance at Q3.
maybe he could have. Thank you, Josh, for the interview. Unfortunately, you did get knocked out of qualifying one. Hope the best for you in the race. And
Yeah,
if you would like, yeah, hopefully we wish the best for you in the race.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, right. So that was an interesting interview, Ollie. What did you think of what Norwich fan had to say there?
Interesting with Jay's crash. Interesting with his crash as well, but more interesting with his through on the medium tyres.
Nice.
Even
So,
with the other getting faster on his later softer lap. Red Bull are not altering strategy there. J-Tech on the mediums, Leclerc on the softs, but Mercedes also altering strategies. So it's going to be very interesting. McLaren on the same, Ferrari on the same.
should we make it a tradition to interview at least one person who gets knocked out of qualifying? If you want to add Jamboy to the party, if you haven't befriended, we'll interview him, ask him what happened, as he did invalidate on his final laps there as we head into qualifying 3.
I'm pretty sure he's 5/10 up as well. So.
Yeah, it was really unfortunate for him. I think if he had have improved, he probably would have got through. So we'll be interviewing him in a short while, and we will also interview the pole sitter maybe, or we'll just add them. Welcome, Jamboy.
Hello.
Hi, so what actually happened there? I saw you had a little invalidation on the final corner.
Yeah, so what I had set the mediums and I thought that was a pretty good time, but in
Right.
reality it actually wasn't. But
Yeah.
when I went to go on the softs, I just cut the first corner a tiny bit and it gave me a valid invalidation.
Yeah, because I saw you only made it over the line. You got this and next lap invalidation, and then made it over the line with 1 second.
Yeah, and then I didn't get to the line in time. So.
Yeah, it's probably that was probably a big bummer for you, unfortunately. Ollie, do you have any questions for Jamboy?
How much were you up on your lap before you married?
Well, it was only turn 1, but I think I was about a 10th up because of the tyre difference.
So you
Yeah.
had a massive chance of getting through to Q3. That's it from me, apart from it, both Alpha Tower restart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate for him. And do you have anything, any clue what happened to the driver at 28 on his thing, or were you in a party with him, or?
I was in a party. I think he just got a lot of invalidations as well.
Right.
Just couldn't sort out the last corner.
Well, Jamboy, we need to focus on qualifying 3. Thank you for the interview. Hopefully you have a good race and a better one than what your qualifying was.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So, there you have it. What do you think of his interview, Ollie? Just as Velocity actually starts a lap.
his qualifying, I'd say, is quite disappointing from his point of view. You know, he's been quite pacey throughout the last few tracks. But,
Yeah.
it is what it is, I guess, and hopefully, like I said, he can get it all in the race without getting too many penalties, because obviously the AlphaTauri is having a bit of an issue. He's keeping it on the track, going for fast laps, so see how it's like.
So yeah, it's been an interesting qualifying so far actually, as Velocity then has had a purple second sector there. It's nice from him. And let's go then. He's going to slide round the final corner. Do you have any updates from any team principals whilst you've been walking around the garage? And actually, just before you say that, Velocity is going to now come across the line. His lap time is going to be a 1:05.1. And if you are a RVRL or following me or subscribing to me, make sure to go and check out the RVRL channel. Race highlights will be posted on there, and also go and check out the RVRL Instagram and TikTok, which will all be linked in from where you came from, or if not, in my comments. So whilst we do that, Ollie, if you want to run us through a lap with a driver of yours.
Not really, because but yeah, JTAC then is validated, so I can't do that. Leclerc is going to come across the line. This is not my lap, it's just saying a lap. Only P3 for him. It's quite slow for the Red Bull driver. He would have thought that he would have done a lot better with that. But the Oliveira, purple in the second sector, and coming through the last two corners, a little bit touchy on the rear end there, trying to take as much curb as he can. I don't know how you can validate there, but that will be second fastest. Hack looking quite strong around this track, and then XXJ Gamer then. Here we are for a full lap around Austria, unless he validates at turn 3 or 4 or whatever. We're going to stick with him the whole time, and he's going to come through the first sector now. I can't see his sector time. I don't have it there yet. It seems pretty decent, you know, not really any mess ups through turn 1, as then he's going to go through the rundown to turn 4, and taking another curve on the inside there, maximising the exit. You want to get a lot of sling through here to these next two corners. You want to just absolutely send it, get on the throttle as soon as possible. You don't want to invalidate on this curve. You want to on the inside or the outside. How about second sector? I'm not sure how much of that is true. Then the last two corners, even more sling, even more throwing of the car around here. Don't want to invalidate on your lap. That seemed pretty good for me. It's going to come across the line, and it is. 4 fastest. The Ferraris looking very strong, like you said they were.
Yeah, the Ferraris are actually looking like they've got some decent pace. It's 1-2 for McLaren as it stands. Provisional pole position for F160. Gabriel here. If you want to, have you heard anything from Zach Brown, the McLaren team principal?
No, I actually haven't. I haven't heard much from a lot of them. But we can go in and we can check what we can get with this. Unfortunately, I can't see much going on with the team principals.
Alright, so they're probably watching their drivers do laps, so we probably don't want to interrupt them too much. And if you're a Sky Q or Sky Glass customer, make sure if you want to rewatch the race, press that red button if you want to watch it from the start as well. Make sure to go back on my stream if you are watching on my stream. Press go back right to the start with the red thing, go back right to the start and watch it from the top if you haven't tuned in already. I've probably said that about 15 times now, and I will say it more and more as we go into the race.
You can also watch the highlights alongside the live action.
So yeah, as IRT Rex actually said, I don't know why, but it's raining for him, and it's completely sunny, which is really interesting. Another thing is we will be doing Drive to Survive interviews later. So a separate stream will be interviewing a few drivers, asking them a few questions about how their seasons have gone so far, and what will be happening. with their seasons, such as Cubs fan, probably Leclerc, probably a couple of faster drivers and a couple of slower drivers maybe. I wouldn't call them slow, but we might interview like 5 people maybe. Anyway, back on to qualifying 3. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. If Witties could speed up so we could see how long was left in the session. Have we had anything? Have we got any team principals? Have we got any info from any of the team principals then?
No, they're not budging for now.
Right, no info from the likes of Zach Brown, or the Red Bull team boss of Karen Horner. Haven't heard anything from him. No. Surprising that Karen Horner is not talking 24/7. But he's probably moaning to the FIA right now at the fact that Gabriel is faster than his drivers. As Leclerc then is probably going to dive into the pit lane. Norwich, if you get on the podium, I'll re-interview you. Alright? So get on the podium, and we do interviews for podium sitters anyway. Plus, the draft
What
survivors.
I've realised is actually the Ferrari, they're going to go out and try and give it to the slipstream, and hopefully they're going to be, they're going to hope that they're going to be right out there with in the fight with the McLarens, and they're showing quite good pace to around here. What I've been thinking.
Oh wow!
It's
McLaren won 2 again.
told me, who's known as the Ferrari team principal, they've been saying that they want to get to the toe as much as possible.
Look
Just,
at that.
maximise their pace. As you can see now, it's coming into full action across the pit lane main straight.
Probably not the greatest toe in the world, but
Now it is.
it is a toe in Oliveira. I think he's actually purposely slowed up, and XXR Gamer is actually going to return the favour on the next lap. So Oliveira is going to return. XXR Gamer will return the favour to Oliveira. So will he? Yeah, he will. XXR Gamer will speed off into the distance, and then he'll slow back and give Oliveira the toe. So speaking of XXR Gamer, let's finish this lap with him. At the moment he's in P6. I'm really surprised he didn't invalidate there actually. And he's done well to not go off the track. Is that a spinner at turn 1? It is. It's Leclerc. So my voice went high there. Shit in hell. Leclerc unfortunately has spun around, and I don't know if he'll get another shot. I don't know if Leclerc will get another shot there actually. It's Oliveira then. He's going to nick the toe off of your gamer because he's going pretty slow, so he will nick the toe. No, he's backed off. Did he back off?
I don't think he did back off.
So apparently there was raindrops. Yeah, he's backed off. I think Oliveira. No, he hasn't.
Yeah, he has.
Oliveira?
He was 1 seconds on.
Ah, right, okay. I don't think Leclerc's going to have another shot here. Apparently it's actually raining.
I think it's sunny.
I think it's sunny as well, mate. I reckon it's sunny. Go to cams. Let's have a look at IRT Rex then. Hold on a minute. Because IRT Rex is saying he's seeing raindrops. That's just you, Rex, I think, mate. I don't think it's raindrops, actually. You're gonna... And it's XXR Gamer. This is going to be his final shot. Here he comes. But actually, you know what? Let's go on board with J-Tac then. He is going to send it. Ollie, over to you.
He's going to absolutely send it this lap. Is he going to try and nick a toe from his teammate? I think he is. I think... oh no, not J-Tac, sorry. Leclerc is trying to nick a toe from his teammate. As you can see there. He's not going to get the best toe, but J-Tac needs a good lap here. About 1.5 cents is what he needs to gain to have a comfortable pole. Not comfortable, but have a lead of the pole, not just 1 cent. Doesn't want to risk anything. Just wants to make sure he gets it, but he's actually 0.5 cent down already on his lap, and his teammate's gone off the track and he spun it around.
Oh no.
That is it for the Red Bull driver of Leclerc. But he is going to be down in P7 or lower. Whitty's looks quite pacey, so he's going to improve by a 10 and overtake him. His JTAC then needs to come through and do something here. This is their last runs completely in Q3. The battle for pole. Strategic pole position.
Oh no.
It's P11. They're going for pole position. He's about still that half a tenth down. He still cannot get the time. He needs to get a tenth and a half in this last sector. Can he do it as Leclerc decides to retire from the session? And JTAC has gone off the track. Somehow hasn't invalidated. This time he has. And that is P5 or lower for him as Execution Gaming goes P4. Quite close to pole position there.
So Gabriel's invalidated. Hack
is invalidated. Everybody's invalidated apart from Hack, who's going very speedy to make sure he snatches his pole. Not snatches it, but takes it comfortably. It was close with his teammate.
Oh no!
It's now invalid as well.
And it would have been.
Whitty's come through for pole. No, he can't.
No.
And everybody invalidated.
Everyone invalidated. Wow. Jesus.
Apart from Execution Gamer, who actually benefited.
Yeah. But there you have it then. Your pole sitter is Hack, P2 Gabriel, P3 Joshinator, P4 XX Gamer, P5 JTAC, P6 B Oliveira, P7 I Velocity, P8 Leclerc, P9 Whitties, and P10 IRT Rex. So there you have it. Interesting qualifying. What did you think of that, Ollie?
Interesting.
Good word. Good. Well, not good word, but yeah, good word actually. Good word, because it was interesting. As actually IRT Rex went one-handed for a brief second there.
Very true. Very true.
Let's see if this is true. Rubbish. Let's see if this is true.
So Gabriel was apparently going. His lap was good enough for a 139. Is what I'm hearing.
Believe it.
Good enough for
I believe it.
It's still a 1-2 for McLaren either way. It still would have been anyway. So it was quite good. Cups fan is starting on the intermediate tyres for the race. Am I right?
Secret says Rip Leclerc.
RIP indeed. Don't want anybody to die.
Rip. McLaren front row lockout. Damn it. Right, anyway, let's focus here for the race start. Obviously, me do lighty. Outie.
Remember to wait 2 minutes.
It's dry.
Next, what Archie's very happy. Who's that actually? Sorry, I meant
Zach Brown.
it was Zach Brown.
Actually, Andreas Seidel.
Yes, Andreas Seidel and Zach Brown are so happy about that.
Yeah.
I actually had a team radio. He said, "What a beauty," and he actually said "mudded" for Red Bull. He called Red Bull mudded, which is quite funny on the team radio. But you probably won't get to hear that. But that's fine.
Here is the team radio. Here it is. Here you go. I'm just getting it up for you as this is what we hear. This is what we heard from it's a formation lap then, but I can't bloody hold on a minute. Huh? Yeah, run us through tyres.
So Hack and Gabriel obviously both on the medium compound tyre starting from pole position. That could make Josh Nate overtake them off the start, who knows. JTAC obviously going on the mediums, XHA Gamer in 4th. There's a brilliant qualifying results. 4 Ferrari going in softs. Oliveira on the softs, 5 Velocity selling on the mediums, Leclerc on the softs in P8. This is shocking performance from
here's
them.
Here's the team radio, by the way. Hold on.
This is what Zach Brown always does, but anyway. Whitty's on the mediums as well. Good results
what
for
are the two Hasses doing?
On the softs. Driver 28 on the mediums, Cubs fan on the softs, Boy on the mediums, Jay, Your Baboon Jay Nice to Mine on the softs, Nice fan on the softs, Just Secret, F1 Lucas, VTR Torzif all on the mediums, same with Master Mad, but SPS Bobby is the anomaly in the bottom 5. On the soft
what are the Hasses doing? What are they doing?
And the Hasses are being quite...
What is Josh doing even? Oh. What is happening here?
Oh my God.
What is going on? At this point, these guys could be disqualified for going too slow here. And
it is.
I'm right.
Because he hit the wall. He hit the wall.
Oh. I think they should be disqualified. I think they should be given a penalty.
Oh no, man.
Right then. Here we go. Oh, Jesus Christ, I just almost fallen over. Turn off your well, I'm turning off my telemetry.
I'm keeping mine on because Ted Kravitz, mate.
You're Ted Kravitz. You need to know everything.
I've got ERS levels, I've got everything, mate.
Yes,
all
mate.
All you need is the position ladder. All you need.
Right, here I need. All I need is the position ladder.
Yeah. Well, not now, but for the race, that's all you need.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'll just keep the position ladder. But here we go then. They're going to be revving up their engines. It's 4 lights, now 5. It's lights out, and away we go. Hack gets a good start, but so does Gabriel. The two McLarens might be side by side. It's a good start, and there goes XHA Gamer. It's a double from the Ferrari driver, and he's up into P2. It's a superb start. Gabriel and Hack on the mediums have lost out positions, and is Gabriel going to get back at him? Is J-Tac going to look for the... Oh, there's a big crash! Oh my lord! It's a massive crash at the back of the field there, involving Leclerc. Well, I know what has happened, and is it a full safety car?
It's a virtual safety car. There's people
slowing
down
Jamboy!
massively.
Jamboy's crashed! Oh no!
I didn't even get to see that. I was so focused on the battle at the back going on. That was happening between, Night's fan was back, very far back in the grid. He's out to P13 of that virtual safety car. Bobby went off the track massively and had to come on way behind the rest of the pack. But Jambo decided to retire from the session because he had a bit of terminal wing damage there. As into the wall.
Oh no!
Alpine goes spinning off as well. The Alpine though is okay, and I can tell you that Alpine car is a Cubs fan who is obviously behind the pack quite considerably.
As Joshinator dives it into the pit, did he get a little bit of front wing damage off the start? If you could analyse that for me.
He is getting a front wing change in the pit stop now.
Oh no! It's you on the boom, Jay.
Decent pit stop. But, get everyone J-Tac changing positions back and forth here.
Oh, that was close.
Oh, I thought they were going to make contact. Definitely wasn't thinking about something else.
Cubs found into the pits after that massive crash. We heard that he's okay on the team radio. B. Oliveira then, as the safety car has ended, it's B. Oliveira is looking to try and gain on J-Tac. The two Ferraris looking brilliant here, but remember, they are both on the softs. It's very difficult to avoid points here, as let's look through the back of the field. It's Norwich fan. He's going to look for the move on VTR Torzif. He's going to go down the inside at turn 9. It's a lovely move from him. And he gets the move done with ease, unless VTR can come back out, and he can't quite do so. It's you what Baboonji then is actually looking for the move on IRT Rex. Is he going to look for it? He's got DRS. He's using that DRS. He's got the straight line speed. Here comes Jay. Actually, B. Oliveira. It's a massive fight. As oh, there was contact with Velocity and J-Tac there. Oh no, as Jay tries to get the move done, but IRT Rex has the slipstream. But he could look for the move back on him into turn 4. He's going to go for it there. It's a lovely move. There's contact. There's even more contact. There goes Jay. He's into the wall, and he has got massive front wing go back on board for the battle with Velocity and Bulavera there. The yellow flag sets 2, so he can now overtake Velocity. Probably. Oh, there goes Bulavera! No, he's got massive front wing damage, and there's actually another person off there. That's Leclerc. Leclerc's had a spin. What on earth is happening? And Bulavera almost makes contact with Witties as Leclerc has had a spin. Oh, what has happened? And almost the mag's gone off and all. What is happening here? It's a virtual safety car. What on earth is going on so far in this race? Ollie, any updates?
Wow, amazing, incredible. Velocity had a collision with JTAC. I'm not sure if he actually saw that, but he did. There's a warning in the race director. He also had a collision with Bulavera early on in the race as well, on lap 1. And I think that's probably turn 3. My heart is beating so much right now. This race is amazing.
Mate,
SPS Bobby is almost going to get a penalty already. He got 2 warnings in lap 2. Tausif obviously and Lucas both for 3-second penalties, and Tausif has also got an extra warning on top of that 3-second penalty. So, yeah.
Ollie.
That's how that pans out for now.
Ollie.
Yeah.
Quick question. Right, I'm not going to ask you the question because I know the answer.
Yep.
Yeah.
What a race. That's in there.
Yeah, it's been such a good race so far. Sorry. It's such an entertaining race. Is that Velocity? No, Rex goes into the pit lane. It's been such an interesting race. Damn it.
It's turning into a bit of a derby, this race here.
Yeah, it's really turning into a derby, and so is something else turning into a derby. It's really annoying. The other thing that is happening looks like almost a demolition, like you were saying, a demolition derby. Any other updates on tyre strategies or anything?
Well, for some reason, what I've seen is Leclerc has gone into the pits to go on the mediums, but with Omar starting on the medium tyre himself, he's had to start on the soft compound. Onto the softs. He's not gone to the hards, but who has gone to the hards is Jay onto the hard compound tyre with the front wing change as well. Pretty quick stop from the Ferraris though. The front wing change took him 8 seconds only. Leclerc had a 2.5 second stop to put him onto the mediums. He thinks the mediums can make it these 30 laps. I'm not sure if he's right. This is going for a little 2-stop, which Jay is gone for 2 stops here. He's back onto the medium compound tyre, which is interesting. Maybe he thinks that they can make it to the end.
So yeah, obviously he switched compounds, so oh!
What has happened there?
You could check that one out for me.
So Just Secret seems to have rear-ended, I think, or there might have been a brake check involved. Well, I guess nobody knows, because nobody can actually see it on the onboard. It seems like there might be a black flag being awarded to somebody called Andy Robertson. Has received a black flag from this race in the crowd. Actually, they are telling him, they're kicking him out of the stadium.
What's actually happened, Ollie? Be serious here.
Changing rooms. Robertson's been sent off.
Has he actually?
Yep.
Why? What happened? What happens?
He swiped out Emerson.
Ow.
You'll see it. It's horrible. It's so clear and obvious. It's a red card.
Right.
He gets off the pitch.
Was he? Honestly, this game has turned in from a Liverpool to a flipping Tottenham demolition.
But it's fine, because through the safety car, nothing really happens for Drive to Survive on the safety car, so you can see.
No, I'm talking about football, mate. Honestly.
No, I know. I'm just saying, nothing needs to be quoted for Drive to Survive here, because.
So you got right then.
Unless someone is,
Right then. Here we go, it's Hack V. He's going to lead the safety car away. Safety car restart away, and I've got a dodgy camera angle. I mean, what is this? So, he'll be leading them away. Are you ready? And when is the McLaren driver going to go? He's still not gone. Now he goes. Is XXG Gamer going to benefit from the fact that he goes late? Yes, he is. The Ferrari driver is going to look to go down. Hack's inside. He's going to go through the number 98. Can't quite do it. He backs out. But Hack's not had a great exit, which is allowing XXG Gamer to pass him. That could even allow his teammate to pass him, but they're still side by side. Could it even go 3 wide? It's going 3 wide. XXG Gamer down the inside. Two McLarens make massive contact there. That means Hack is now under pressure from J-Tac, who is coming at him now. He's lost multiple positions. XXG Gamer is weaving very aggressively there. I don't think that's allowed. And Hack's going to go for on his teammate. Or is he? He has to back out there. Otherwise, he would have made severe contact. Or maybe he was just defending J-Tac. Norwich fan is up the positions. And Whitty's has to back out. Norwich fan up into P6. But now has a lot of understeer there. And is back under pressure from Whitty's. And he has to back out. It's been a crazy race restart so far. VTR Autosif is now looking for the move as what has happened. Leclerc and O'Master Madder fighting. Leclerc is going to look for the move down the inside on SBS Bobby. That should be an easy pass for him. Oh, is that going there for Lucas? He's into Cubs fan there, I think. It's a yellow flag. As there goes Whitty's on Norwich fan. No, he can't quite do it. Who's going to have the better exit? Norwich fan does by an absolute mile. And here comes velocity, the straight line speed of the Mercedes. Could he go down the inside? But J-Tac goes down the inside. That's aggressive from J-Tac. And he's now side by side with Hack V. Is this going to be a 3 wide battle, maybe even into turn 4? Who has the most power? It's going to be 3 wide. It's not going to be 3 wide. J-Tac keeps it in there though, but he can't quite pull off the move. It's a top 5 battle for the final podium spot and maybe even the win here, as XXG Gamer has sort of pulled away from Gabriel. It's so crazy at the moment, this restart, as here comes VTR Autosif. It's actually gone round now. Oh, and there goes Norwich fan. Norwich fan down to the race.
I can tell you what happened with the Lucas incident. He had a collision
Oh.
with Just Secret. That happened there. Jay actually had a collision with Leclerc off a safety car restart.
Oh wow.
And yeah, Lucas then got a corner
And
cutting
it's a
for that as
safety
well.
car.
He must have spun quite heavily there because he had to cut a corner
Oh wow.
as well.
So Jay's actually gone round there. So what's happened with Norwich fan? Did you see what happened there? Oh, what's happened with Lucas? What's happened with Lucas? Is he retired in the pit lane?
Lucas was, yes, I think so. He seems to be okay out on the track. It's just,
I don't understand.
Damage, but Jay is round again. I think he's disqualified.
Ah, no, he's retired. He crashed.
He didn't crash. I'm literally on board with him right now. He's just pulled over to the side of the track, and could be mechanical failure for him actually.
Oh, F1 Lucas, a little pop. As yeah. So, yet again, another safety car restart. You've pretty much had no other opportunity to talk but onto the safety car, Ollie. So
No,
any information as XXJ Gamer actually does into the pits, is a front wing change? What tyre will he be going on to as we run on board with him? So pit window open then for the medium. It's a 2-stop strategy, and that is exactly what XXJ Gamer is doing. I think he's going for a 2-stop here.
I think he is as well. This medium's not able to make it to the end, but who knows?
Well, VTR Autosif is on the soft, I think. Can you just update me on what tyre he's on, please? He's on the mediums again, so he's going medium, soft. Interesting.
Just he got on the hards though, after his collision with different wheels.
Oh!
However, I think he's
Hold
been
on a minute.
rear-ended. Oh, I think he's been
They've
rear-ended.
bought on, Liverpool bought on Konstantinos Tsimikas for Sadio Mane to replace Andrew Robertson, who's going to have a suspension, 3 games. Nice! It's still 2-2, and there is 8 minutes left, plus added time. So, great. That's exactly what we want. Is safety car in this lap? No. It will be going for 1 more lap. I have very late notice, but it will be going for 1 more lap. So. Didn't Robbo literally scored and then get sent off?
Yes.
0-0 in the space.
No, but his goal was ridiculous. It shouldn't have been a goal at all. Well, it should have been a goal. It should have counted as Josh Nate is diving it into the pit lane.
Oh, did he get damage? Can you update me on that, please, whilst I'm on board? Okay, and it's a 2-stop strategy for the soft from the medium. The pit window is open.
He's serving his 5-second penalty in the pit lane now.
Oh, interesting.
Onto the same set, not same set, but different sets of medium.
I don't really see why he'd do that. But, I mean, it is his choice.
So he might as well serve it.
Maybe. Navigator got a yellow.
Yep. So's Commentator just now.
Now, for God's sake. I mean, Liverpool, get a move on. Score some goals. Fight and win.
Rugby's coming on. Rugby's coming on.
And I think we have a little team radio. Actually, the team radio will come in a minute.
It's now. Secret has said that on the radio he was like, "Oh, why did he swerve into me? What was he doing in his Lucas crash?" That's what I've been hearing. I'm not sure if
wow.
you've been hearing yet. Lucas, when retiring, said, "I'm just going to retire the car," and cause, I was just trying to warm up my tyres, and he came alongside me. I don't really know what to do there, so he wanted to retire the car.
So, Gabriel, Gabriel will be leading the grid away, and he's gone. That's a very early go for the McLaren, but it seems like it's worked. JTAC is on the back of Hack then. Can he make the move on Hack? Is he going to have the better straight line speed? I'm not quite sure. But the McLarens look very pacey, and the Red Bulls don't look as pacey. Is XXJ Gamer now going to look for the move on Leclerc? The Ferraris just have more pace than the Red Bull. Oh, there was a little bit of contact there. I think we might hear a team radio from XXJ Gamer in a brief second. He sticks a wheel up the inside. It's a lovely move from the Ferrari driver there. And that's actually allowed VTRO Torzif to go for it. On the verge of points is the Williams driver. And he's going to look for it. Round the outside maybe, or even down the inside. To go round the outside. It goes a long way. All the time you have to leave the space is what I've just heard. The XXJ Gamer has said after that little collision with Leclerc there. It's JTAC is now on the back of the two McLarens. And here he comes. Can he make the move stick? As XXG Game is right in the back. What's that? What's happened there? What happened?
The yellow flag. Alpine is just Secret who's round again.
Oh no.
I'm not sure if he's going to be.
Is there a safety car?
On these hards, to be honest. There's only yellow flags in sector 3 currently as of right now. But with Gabriel, they've all got pretty steady ERS. And then you go to Ivelox, who's got about 40% of the battery
But here
left.
comes JTAC. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Ted, but here comes JTAC down the inside. Oh, there was actually contact there. And that means Velocity is now going to go side by side with Hack here. And that could allow it to be 3 wide again. Are we going to see this is side by side with Hack and Gabriel? Almost, actually. Hack goes for the move on his teammate. It's side by side with 2 people in the space of 2 minutes. That's JTAC making contact with Gabriel, and he goes down the inside. JTAC's been sort of run out of room, and here comes Velocity down the inside at turn 7, and there's a DNF in sector 2, which means you can't pass. What's happened to SCS Bob? It's a virtual safety car, and now it's a full safety car. It's the 3rd one in the space of 13 laps. Some of the medium runners might want to dive into pit lane. What happened there then?
So he's not going to retire. He's just gone into, you know where Nitran spun it, Jay retired. He's just done the same thing. He's lost the rear end and it's flown to the wall. Unfortunately, he couldn't get it out the wall. And, his tyre had popped off. And he retired from the session. Our 5th retiree.
Ah, right then. Fifth retiree, that's not what we want. Right, so now the safety car. I'll be right back. Ollie, if you just want to guide them through it, I'm going to go get a drink and something to eat.
Okay then, so Alpine's not having the greatest day out today. They're just in P13 and 14. Towsdiff in 11th. He's got a good chance here, but he's on the hards, and people are going to be on the mediums soon, comparing to him. Everybody in the top 9 is probably going to be going to the end of these tyres, but the ones that are going to be struggling towards the end are the top 5, all on 13 lap old mediums, all making a pit stop in the same time frame. That would probably be. Actually, they haven't stopped yet, sorry, so just ignore that completely. But people who have stopped then, we've got everybody but the top 5 have stopped, so Bilover is actually in a strategic little, what's it called? Original first place. It's original 1 and 2 actually, for the Ferrari drivers. There's going to be a lot more tyres to us, so depending on more safety cars, they could be in a bit of trouble. To the pack. That pace, that pack does have that pace. They will go down in P10. Not have wanted that after his pit stop, but yeah, he's onto the soft on bottom tyre. One to charge for the pack if we get up into first to then make another pit stop as well later on in the race to go for a 2 stop. This is the horse are back. So.
Hello. It's going to be an interesting one. Got a Lucozade. I have more energy. But 5 people are having not got so far. I could lead to interesting things. At the moment, it just seems to be like there's safety car after safety car after safety car after safety car. Had 3 in 15 laps. I mean, that's a lot. But yeah, again, gonna lead the way. For a safety car restart, as I'm just gonna take a Lucozade. Right, all energized as we crack our knuckles, ready for him to go. The Hack V. When's he gonna go? When's he gonna go? Look at the raging pack. He's gone. He has gone, and that has allowed J-Tac to sort of get a better restart, but he's got to get a better exit than him. But he's not. He's actually ran deep. That could allow Velocity, but Velocity is miles away. Velocity had a shocking restart, and here comes B. Oliveira. He's going to go down maybe off the inside. There's yellow flags. What happens?
It's an Alpine again. Cubs fan not having the greatest day out. Neither is the whole of the Alpine outfit here. Just not doing very well. As another
sorry to interrupt. There's a battle for the lead here. It's J-Tac going to go round the outside of Hack. No, he can't quite do it. But he's got a better exit than the McLaren driver. Here he comes. He is going to try and go for the move. What is his camera angle? I don't get it. He can't quite pull it off, but he's broken way later there. He's not quite close enough. They could be side by side into another corner. There's a battle between Leclerc and Gabriel. If you could just update me with what is going on there, whilst I stay on board for the battle with the lead.
Yep. I'll tell you if anything interesting happens.
Cool. J-Tac and Hag are very close. I mean, the names rhyme. As Gabriel actually passes XXGI Gamer, I think he's let him by. Gabriel is going to look for the move there, maybe. J-Tac has actually then got a warning for that. Driver boxes. Hack has sort of actually put away there, and here comes RVRL in the Mercedes. J-Tax had a poor run there. And now here comes RVRL. He's going to look for the move. He's got the Mercedes power. He's going to have to tow from Hack, but they will be side by side into turn 3. There he goes, down the inside. Does the Mercedes driver? He's going to squeeze him out, but he can't quite squeeze him enough. All the time, you have to leave the space. We've heard many people say that so far today. All right, let's go on board with that then. That's a nice move, I guess. Gabriel up into P5. He's best of the ones who haven't stopped, so he'll be in the net P1, and he'll be Ferrari 2-3 as it stands. As Hack hasn't actually had the best exit there, and Velocity has had a whoop.
Sorry, just to interrupt quickly.
Yep.
Of course, Gabriel is doing that 2-stop as well, so he's involved with the top 5 that need to make their stops now as well. Onto a set of mediums tyres. I think actually, if I can have a quick check.
Can you update me on XXshare Gamer, please? Can you update me on XXshare Gamer? Has he got damage?
I cannot quite do that just yet. I've got to quickly check.
XXshare Gamer's got damage,
went
by the way.
from the medium to the soft, so he'll go soft again. This will be the second stop on the soft compound tyre, so he'll be faster at the end stint of the race. So this 2-stop is very aggressive, but it could work because DRS is enabled.
Here comes Velocity. He's going to go round Hack's outside. He's gone for it. Hack's going to come back at him. DRS is enabled, and that's probably what Velocity has had. Hack has had a poor exit there. J-Tac has the DRS, and he will pass Hack here. He's going to look for the move down the inside. Gabriel passes Witties. Down the inside goes Hack. There's a little bit of contact maybe. Oh, that was a swerve from Hack. I think he had a little step out. They're side by side, and it's round the outside. Tries to go J-Tac, but Hack leaves in the room. This is a lovely battle, but this is all allowing Velocity to sort of pull away, and that is J-Tac passing Hack V here, unless Hack V has something to say about it.
Just Secret and Omar Smab are having a lovely little battle. So Just Secret did keep the position because it was Omar Smab attacking him. Of course, he's in the Haas and he's in the Alpine, but again, trying to get into the points, trying to get break past VTRO Towers, which with his penalties probably won't be that hard to do.
Yeah.
At the current state of the race.
It's a very good position. These guys are in. Here comes Leclerc though. He is going to go down the inside of Bernardo Oliveira. So it's a slight lock up. But who's going to have the DRS? It's Leclerc, but he's had a shocker there. That could allow actually Joshinator to pass him. Here comes Joshinator. He's going to go down the inside, and so does B. Oliveira. Whoa, there's contact. Joshinator massively missed his braking point there. That could be reported by Leclerc, the league owner, and he will not be very happy with that move from Joshinator. Massive lockup, and he won't be pleased with that, as J-Tac has actually caught up to RVRL. Any information?
Omar Smad and Josh Secret are going at it again, and the move breaks out again at the exact same point as it did last lap. So this battle is going to keep on going. Despite that, VTR Towers is going to be under a lot of pressure in this next straight. But so is Omar Smad actually, because Cup Finals just slid right past him, and it's full time in the football with 2-2.
Damn it. Here comes J-Tac. He's going to go around the outside of RVRL. He gets the move done with ease, and I think Gabriel was actually let by his teammate, the Hack. Oh, that's Leclerc. What's happened?
What's happened to Leclerc?
He's going very slowly, and he could be pounced on yet again by Joshinator. There's two overtakes, a double overtake, almost by Joshinator. Oh, voice crack. He's almost gone round there. And he's now side by side with Leclerc. Who's going to get the position? It is Leclerc, what I know. Benefits from the Joshinator contact. And keeps P7. Wow. Honestly, Austria is such a good league racing track. So much entertainment when we come here. There's a battle for the lead. Oh, it's J-Tac in the pits. Great.
Yeah, that confused me as well, I can't lie. But Towers then still leading this pack away in P10.
Yeah, and here comes Gabriel. Sorry to interrupt you again, but here comes Gabriel. He is going to go round Velocity's outside. That's an easy move. There's yellow flags. Who is it? Who? There was yellow Bernardo Oliveira. Maybe.
I think it
but
was
there's a
to do with
ding-dong battle. It's a ding dong, and here comes Leclerc. He might look for the pass on Witties. He's going to go for it. Down the inside is Leclerc 1090. Is it going to be the switchback from Witties? Yes, it is. It's a lovely move. And that is a superb move from the Aston Martin driver who has not boxed yet. But Leclerc is going to keep a wheel. Wow, that's a lovely comeback move there from Leclerc. I had a feeling that there would be a shut door there, and that one of them would go spinning, and it would be the Aston Martin of Witty, but he's going to now defend from B. Oliveira. It's very close, all in all. It's a close ding-dong battle, but here comes B. Oliveira. Witty's staying out so much, he's really looking for the one-stop strategy here.
Hold on a second.
My controller's disconnected, I'm so sorry. There might be a ding-dong battle, but I'm not quite sure. Hold on a minute, we got out the charger. We're going to put it on charge, and here we go then. He's going to go around the outside is B. Oliveira. It is side by side with him and Witties. There he goes. He can't quite pull it off around the outside, but he's going to have the RS on the next straight anyway. But so is Witties. But B. Oliveira is in the Ferrari. He should have more pace. But here comes Joshinator. Could it be 3 wide into this corner? No. Is he going to let B. Oliveira go for the move? Yeah, he is. B. Oliveira is going to keep it in there and will go for the move on Witties. It's still side by side. They're still side by side. Round the outside goes B. Oliveira. It's a superb move. These
contact with J-Tac.
Oh no!
Secret, they will with the lines. Both of them ended up in the wall. I'm not sure about damage.
What's happened to Witties? Witties is in the wall there, and he has got a bit of severe front wing damage. He's going to have to box. He was probably planning to box anyway, as Hack dives into the pit lane, which puts Gabriel up into the lead, and so does...
Witties in the pits. Not Hack. Yeah, Hack in the Leclerc, Joshinator in the pit lane as well. I'm not surprised if J-Tac, what's going on with him? He stays out. He does not get past the secret.
VTRO Torsif on the hard tyre is up into P4 here, and what has happened? There's yellow flags. Here comes Hack though. He's going to look for the move down the inside on J-Tac, his rival. There he goes down the inside. It's a nice move, but J-Tac is going to come back at him, and J-Tac's actually had to go onto the grass, getting a 3-second time penalty there. Is he going to come at him? Is he going to look for the move down the inside? It's side by side up ahead though. This is a battle for P4. VTRO Torsif in the Williams is battling Ownmaster Man in the Haas. It's the battle for P4 involving J-Tac, Hack and VTRO Torsif. There goes Hack, and he's actually forced off VTRO Torsif there, but VTRO Torsif has got tons of penalties, so he will probably still be getting points, but it won't be very many. Here comes Hack. It's going to look for the move on Ownmaster Mad. Down the inside, Hack goes, and there goes Leclerc as well, J-Tac as well. This was a battle for P4 between a few lower down cars and a few higher up cars, but it's just turned into what happens when big cars face small cars, as Gabriel then has actually really lost out. No, he hasn't. Gabriel has done a masterclass here, and I think B. Oliveira is actually going to the end. He could be in contention to win this race. Driver R28 is coming at not Driver R28. Gabriel is wanting to come at iVelocity here. Oh man, this is going to be an interesting one. Ted, do you have anything to say? As VTRO Torsif actually goes for the move on Ownmaster Man. It's round the outside, the two slower cars are having a really nice battle, but this is just allowing the Red Bull of Leclerc. They're just going to slip down even more than what they already have. Any updates, please, Ted?
Not many updates to give you currently, apart from Ownmaster Man has been passed again by VTR Torsif. I'm not sure if you actually covered that, but Leclerc is not going to get past him now. We're returning to turn 9, so yeah.
So yeah, pretty good battle between the lower down cars, but end of the day, they got faster cars behind. As VTRO Torsif then got passed by Leclerc, but he is going to have the RS, but I don't think it's going to make much difference. I mean, he is in a Williams, for goodness sake. Oh, Leclerc, what has he done there? Ah, shocking. But here comes Ownmaster Mad. Actually, could VTRO Torsif repass Leclerc if he has a bad one? If he has a bad exit, but it's probably really difficult for the VTR Torsif to actually get the car slowed down. As there goes J-Tac down the inside, but Hack has done a nice move for him there, and it's down the inside goes Hack. They're side by side into 5 and 6. And there he goes round the outside. He's got to try and keep it on the track. They're still side by side round the outside yet again. And they're still side by side. They've been side by side for half a blooming lap. I mean, come on. There they are, not side by side anymore. But it's been a very interesting one there to cover. And can you just update me on Biolivera and how he is heading? And is he stopping again?
He isn't necessarily gaining time. He's losing quite a lot in turn 1 there. 3/10. It's going down lap by
Sorry
lap.
to interrupt you. But J-Tac is going to go down the inside of Hack, and he gets the move done. If you would like to continue with what you were saying.
It's I don't know. It's tough to see. The first sector into the start of the second one, absolutely gained about 6
Someone's round. It's VTRO Torzif. It's Torzif rounds. Oh, he's come back onto the track a little bit dangerously there. He's really tried to. Yeah, unlucky. He was in the battle for points. Pardon?
What?
You were saying something about time.
Time is going down, but Biolivera is into a pit stop now.
Oh yeah, Biolivera unfortunately he is in the pits. So he will be losing positions like flies, and his teammate is gonna get him, I think, at a boy. I've heard on the team radio. Is that VTR Torzif rounds? Yeah, it is. It's gone from bad to worse. Could be some rear wing damage there.
The rear wing as well.
Yeah. Not what he'd be wanting to hear, but it is Velocity. It is Witties is going to try and go round the outside of the driver R28. Can he pull it off? He can, but he's been forced out wide there. Nowhere for him really to go. Actually, as Hack. Who?
Torzif in the pits.
Torzif in the pits. I'm not surprised. He's probably. Oh, unfortunate for him. Velocity is side by side with Gabriel F163. Not shut up, Leo. No, he's not. J-Tac and Hack are quite close. And if you are a YouTube or YouTube Premium customer, make sure if you want to watch this race from the start, press the rewind button, go back right to the beginning of the video. If you want to watch it from now, or even after the live finishes, make sure this video will stay up. Make sure you want to go back onto my channel after the video finishes, click on the video and you will be able to watch it free from the start. And here is Hack. Then he's sort of closing up, but Velocity is going to look for the move down the inside on Gabriel F163. It's a lovely move, and that is how you do it, says Velocity. Attaboy, says his race engineer, and he keeps it in front of him. And it's yellow flags. What has happened? I presume it could be at the back of the grid somewhere, but actually Witties is going for the move on Joshinator. Down the inside goes Witties. He can't quite pull it off. Joshinator is in the Mercedes after all. He should be fighting for wins here, but unfortunately the strategy did not pay out. Hack V is closing up to J-Tac. There could be a move on, but Gabriel is actually going to go for the move on Velocity. Any updates on yellow flags? What's happened here?
What's this round?
Oh no, for Witties, but unfortunately I can't spectate that battle for too long, as here comes Gabriel. Is he going to look for the move on Velocity? Oh, Joshinator has passed their Master Mad. Right, okay. Gabriel F163 isn't quite close enough, but actually Master Mad could come back at Joshinator. He's not quite close enough, but arguably the House is the worst car on the grid. I mean, I wouldn't say arguably, it just is.
Okay. Yeah.
Any more updates for me to hear? Anything on the weather?
I mean, the weather is fine. It will be staying like this to the end of the race. There's no threat of rain possible. But on the warning side, it's just the main view. But to be fair, Witties is getting a few warnings. Biolivera is getting a few warnings. He actually got a penalty about 7 laps to go.
Right.
JTAC has got a warning, more than a few warnings, of course. After that, a recent penalty, he needs to get one more warning, get another penalty. But yeah, apart from that, nothing really too much going on. Too interesting. I'm not going to lie, but Omar Samad has a.
Yeah. Only reason I'm sorry, but only reason I asked about the weather is because, as you can probably see visually, it's getting a bit overcast. So, just wanted to ask about if there would be any rain for the end of the race.
There could be some. You know, there's a cloud in the sky to my left, but apparently I'm hearing it's not supposed to be coming in too soon. If it does, I apologise, but it's apparently not supposed to be coming in too soon.
Right. Gabriel. It's quite close to velocity. We'll pass him with penalties. Could be a McLaren one too, actually. Can you update me on Velocity's ERS levels, please?
He's got 14% ERS left in the tank, and Gabriel's got about 60% left in the tank.
Right.
But then again, the McLarens seem pretty hefty and pretty good at harvesting that ERS, because the Mercedes is now on 6%, deploying down that straight. 25% is for the Red Bull behind, and then another 76% for Hack, the Red Bull leaking a little bit. Same with the Ferraris, actually. One's holding the ERS quite nicely, the other one on 14%.
Yeah.
But
oh!
which is out.
Could be a last time safety car.
Can't be, 'cause it's in the pit lane.
Ow, bum.
But it was forecast, by the way, I could just let you know that now. It was forecast to be a bit cloudy towards the end of the race. There is rain forecasted for about half an hour from now, so if we have a red flag for a massive incident, depending on how quickly that takes to restart, we might see some rain towards the end of the race, but
and actually, I am just going to cut in, unfortunately. JTAC is going to look for the move down the inside of Gabriel, and he's pulled that off. It's a superb move, but Gabriel has the better traction. He is going to go around the outside. Who has the DRS? Is it Gabriel with the DRS? I think JTAC also has the DRS. It's a lovely camera. Oh, there's contact! There's massive contact, forcing Gabriel into a lock-up! Oh my god!
Oh wow! And Leclerc cruises past.
Oh no! Oh, Gabriel!
Oh no!
And we had a feeling.
The rear end pushed him wide, which invited the pressure from JTAC again, and then they collided and spun into each other. Then JTAC went into the wall. Gabriel didn't. Ended up getting a lot of damage anyway. So
wow.
that could be the race is over, depending on how long the pit stop takes for JTAC. The stop is nice, and his speed's in the pit lane as well. That is not good.
Wouldn't be surprised if they do retire. Especially for Gabriel. Yeah, Gabriel. I had a feeling he would be, because there is 0 point in carrying on. You'd just be outside of the points.
It's going to continue in the points, yeah?
Yeah, but he'd be in the points. Gabriel wouldn't, so it'd be...
Yeah.
A little bit. Oh, hold on a minute. Josh Later and X6 Gamer are fighting. X6 Gamer on for P5 and P4 for the Ferrari team. But here comes Josh Later. That was a late defensive move. Jesus Lord. From X6 Gamer. Is he going to keep it in there? He's going to keep it in there. Down the inside. He is going to stay, but he can't quite pull it off.
Not much left to top up the information here.
Yeah, have you got anything on Velocity and Hack's ERS levels, please?
Hack is on 80% ERS now, so he was the one that was really totaling up.
There's going to be a pass. There's going to be a pass then for Hack round the outside of Velocity, and that's an easy move for him. And here comes not Josh Nato, Velocity. He's going to come back at him, and is he going to quite pull the move off? He hasn't got enough ERS, bet Hack probably wasn't even using any of it. XXJ Gamer is going to look for the move down the inside on Velocity, Joshinator. Oh, I'm so surprised there was no contact there. He saw Joshinator wide, but that's probably hurt him even more. He's not using that ERS. What is his ERS levels? It says 6% down there. I think that is probably accurate on his steering wheel, and he's actually had a little bit of a wide moment there as IRT Rex and XXJ Gamer are fighting.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get rid of these ERS levels. He's really pushing now. He's actually outside. The DRS is going to get it though because of Velocity did have it just, but he to drain that battery now. He's on 35% and he's actually using it all the way down this straight now. Everybody on pretty decent levels of it though, about 20%, not decent, but I meant on pretty average, on 20%, and then the one that races the average is Hack, of course. Only running McLaren left to go.
And here comes XXJ Gamer. Sorry to interrupt, but I don't think there's going to be much battling up top anymore. JTAC steals the fastest lap away. Here comes XXJ Gamer. He's going to look for it. Down the inside on the penultimate lap. He's gone for the move. It's lovely from him. But Joshinator comes for a superb switchback. What an absolutely stonking move from the Mercedes driver. Overtake of the weak contender, in my opinion. Hello. It's a lovely, lovely move. But then XXJ Gamer could get at him on the final lap. He is going to have the pace advantage, maybe. How old are Joshinator's tyres, Ted?
Joshinator's tyres are currently a lot younger, but for the softs, probably a lot older than those medium tyres. They're 11.
It's yellow flags. Steve Driver 28, is it? No, they both had contact. Did Rex and Driver.
He's going slow. Omar Samad looking for points for Haas though, and he looks like he's going to be very comfortable up there.
Nice one for him. Bear in mind, XXJ Gamer has got a 3-second time penalty and Joshinator has got none. Is he going to pull off the move? Has he got enough ERS? He's on 2% ERS. He's got none. He is going to look for the move. There's contact. XXJ Gamer broke as late as he could, but it's not going to be enough. He might look for the move down the inside into turn 4, but I have to say, the McLaren of Hack has shown a dominant performance here. It's been a pleasure to... Whoa! Oh! Oh! Oh!
No!
Velocity comes across the line to win the Austria Grand Prix. Leclerc in seconds. Oliveira will take home a podium. What has just happened? What has just happened? Oliveira takes home a podium for Ferrari. Joshinator will take home P4. Next XXJ Gamer could keep him on the line. He hasn't quite got the power. Joshinator will take P4. Yeah, Gamer P5. JTAC P6. Rex P7. What on earth has just happened? That was an easy win for Hack. But Cubspan was in the middle of the track. P7 for Own Master Mads.
I need to watch that back. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to get some information. Oh, that's a bit loud.
What the hell has just happened? Oh my god. Oh my lord. And here is the team radio for Velocity.
Oh my days.
Here is the team radio. That is going to be... And there you have it.
I think we've got team radio here actually.
Hold on a minute. Here it is.
Oh my god! What did you do? What did you do?
There you go. There is the team radio from Velocity. Wow. And we will be getting Velocity, Leclerc and B. Oliveira in for interviews. We'll end the stream and we will say, here are your race results for Loxty, Leclerc, B. Oliveira, Josh United, Yeah Gamer, IRT Rex, Master Mad, JTAC, R28, Secret, Hack, and Cubs Fan. What a race!
I've got the radio here actually. Listen to this from Hack.
What the fucking cunt?
That's the radio. I don't know why it wasn't censored. That's mad. Anyway, every time this happens, right? But I've got to go for my dinner at the perfect time for it ending, which is really annoying because I want to hear what he has to say. So I will be.
Okay. Well, thanks everyone for watching the race stream interviews.